guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a tutorial using the Jaclyn palette. I originally was going to do a first impressions, and I found that the day I got the palette, I'm hoping to have it up Wednesday, but the footage didn't come out, so now since it's not going to be an actual first impressions, I figured I would just kind of give you a review and a tutorial on it. First thing that I'm going to do is actually apply some tape on the corners of my eyes just to give us that cat eye effect. It's just a way to kind of cheat, if you will, to make it easier to do that. And you don't want your eyeshadow to go past the end of your eyebrow, so I just kind of line mine up with that. Make sure they're pretty even for the most part, which they should be if you're lining them up with the tail of your eyebrow and your eyebrows are done even. And of course we're going to prime our eyes, and for that I'm using the Urban Decay primer potion. Set down my eyeshadow primer, and for that I'm just going to use a face powder. You can use a cream colored or skin colored eyeshadow if you have it that's matte, but in the Jaclyn palette unfortunately there isn't a matte one. Usually we'll set mainly the crease area and above that, because the metallic shadow that we put on the lid, you'll want a little bit of that primer to kind of be tacky for that. Alright, here's what the palette looks like. It's very pretty. What I've played with so far, I have really liked it. And since everyone is going in and seems to be doing either a bronze, warm burgundy look or using the blues and purples over here, I thought that I would actually go in and use some of the pink shades just to do something a little different. And the first color I'm going to use is going to be our transition shade, and it's going to be this orange yellow mustard type of tone here. Wondering why I do this with my eye open, it's because I do have hooded eyes, as you can see, so I like to do it with both of my eye kind of closed and open. That way I know what it looks like both when it's closed and open. So I do bring this up above the crease to make sure it shows. Shade, I'm going to take this color, kind of a yellow tone, but it's more brown than orange, like a yellow brown, and we're going to put that right in the crease. color, I'm going to go in with this pink and gold duochrome. It's kind of like a pretty rose gold color. And I am going to wet my brush with a little bit of the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. This just makes the metallic more intense. And we're just going to pack that on. It's always best with metallic shadows to do a pack motion instead of a swiping, because if you swipe, a lot of times you'll lose a lot of the pigmentation and a lot of the metallic effect. Now that we have that on, we are going to go in with this shade right beside this first shade that we used. It's still like an orangey brown tan color. It's really hard to explain, but kind of like a terracotta almost. And we're going to use that to blend out the edges of the metallic color that we put down, just kind of slightly in the crease. The outer corner, we're going to go in with this red orange shade here, and we're first going to just pack that on. Make sure you place it where you want it. Place where you want it, just go ahead and lightly blend with a very light hand, blend it into the other shadows. Go ahead and put on some mascara and maybe even some lashes and eyeliner and complete the rest of my face, and we'll come back and do the lower lash line and look at the final look. Alright guys, I've finished most of my makeup now. We're going to go ahead and start with the bottom lash line. And I think for this, what I'm going to do is first go in with this darkest shade that we used on the outer corner. And I'm just going to take a flat eyeliner brush and put this on the inner and outer part of the bottom lash line. And I'm going to leave the center open because I'm actually going to put some of the lid color there. I want to meet up this dark color with the edge of your outer V color. Now we're going in with that same rose gold shade that we used on the lid, and I'm going to put this in the center. Take this lighter shade here. Actually, no, we're going to take this one, the yellow orange shade, and just kind of buff out that lower lash line slightly. Done. We're going to highlight the inner corner And for that, I'm going to use this light pink shade here. Really pretty in the inner corner. I'm going to take some eyeliner in the waterline. For this, I'm using the NYX Collection Noir Matte Black Liner. And I think for this look, I want it to go with a pink lip, or at least a semi-pink lip. I'm going to be using something I've never tried before. It's by Sephora. It's their Gel Gloss Ultra Brilliant Ultra Shine Lip Gel. Like that. It feels really nice on your lips. It's different. It's kind of a cushiony gloss. It's not, you know, sticky at all, and it's very moisturizing. Guys, I hope you like this look. Like I said, it's kind of a summery look. I wanted to do something different than what I'm seeing a lot of people do for tutorials. I am going to do some more tutorials with it, so if you want to see something else or want to see something incorporating some different colors, definitely leave me a comment below and I'll work on those for you guys. Overall, my thoughts on this palette is it's a great palette. The mattes are just the right amount of pigmented. They're not too pigmented where you go in and you kind of have way too much all at once. They're just right to where you build them up to how you want them, and they blend beautifully. The metallics are also great. When you wet them, they don't do like some metallics I have used do where they kind of ball up or they will emphasize the texture and fine lines on your eyelids. These do not do that wet. They're just right. And even dry, you get a great amount of pigment, but of course with any metallic or glittery shadow, if you wet your brush, it just makes it more intense. So overall, so far I like the palette. I have played with quite a few of the shades. I haven't dipped into these colorful shades yet, but I am planning to. Everyone's looks that I've seen with it so far have turned out great, and most of the reviews have been very good as well. So congratulations, Jaclyn. It's a beautiful palette. And I will be doing some more looks with the palette, so if there's some colors that you want to see incorporated into a look, definitely leave me a comment below and let me know, and I'll work on that for you. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that button before you go, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you're notified every time that I upload. Thanks for watching. Bye!